Last Thursday, we once again had an interview with Boosteroid VP Vlad Kosmin talking about their plans for new next-gen hardware to hit the platform sometime this year. Now, for those who didn't see the interview, or for those who didn't stay for the whole thing, I've got a quick recap with the most important points you need to know. First, let's talk about the specifics of the hardware upgrades. Yes, both CPU and GPU will be based on AMD's latest generation of hardware.
We specifically are looking into new CPUs and new GPUs because, AMD has announced the release of the next gen GPU, so we'll be using that. We will also use AMD CPU, the new one. We're still selecting between a few, but they will be much better than what we use now.
Now, if you're wondering how they're going to fix their stream to be much smoother, Vlad goes into detail on the service level technologies they have in store for us.
We will capture the stream, the image, in a better way. This will reduce latency, not by 2000 milliseconds, but people will feel it. It's called service level frame generation via fluid motion frames, and the GPU will prepare 2 frames and then put the 3rd frame in the middle, which will make the overall gameplay and the stream smoother. The stream is not 100% smooth, like you want it to be smoother on Boosteroid, So this is what we're going to do to fix this. With this frame generation technology, we will have more frames, a smoother gameplay, a smoother stream, less freezes, and things like that.
So along with frame generation, you also have FSR doing the exact same thing, correct?
Yeah, so FSR, essentially the upscaler, and the image will be better, the picture will be clearer. It really takes the quality to the next level, and
Yes,
we've been working on that for quite a long time because we know it's important.
So on top of this, they'll be moving to a node-based infrastructure using this new desktop-based hardware. The question I had was whether this would fix the anti-cheat problem with games like FC25 and PUBG with them blocking virtual machines. So my question is, will this mean that the anti-cheat is blocking these games because it's on a VM?
Right.
Will this solve that issue?
We'll see about that. I can't say right now whether all anti-cheat systems will, give it the green light, and whether all problems will disappear, we don't know yet. But the overall situation is going to improve significantly, and this will be a much more native environment for the title to run in than what we have today, so that's for sure. So
they're still testing this, but this could be groundbreaking. Playing any game without the VM limits would be amazing. Make sure to stay subscribed to keep on top of these updates. Vlad also mentioned some changes to the install section. It might be the same for now, but there might be some changes in the future.
We still want to get to the point sometime in the future where there is no install section, but there is the opportunity for you to upload any title you want. That's the actual, that's the idea behind the install section, that there is a field where you can type the name of the game and you can upload it if you own it.
Okay, so you do have plans on that then?
Sure. We've always had. The problem is, or the challenge is that you need to test all those games to make sure they're running well in your cloud-based environment. Otherwise, you'll end up having lots of issues.
So when is this new hardware coming? Vlad explains.
Well, our target is probably spring to be ready to buy that stuff. So up until then, we will still be doing R&D, and then we hope to have the working solution that we can actually buy from a vendor sometime in spring this year.
These are the generations that you're looking into. You don't have the exact models right now.
We have several of them, and we're still testing which one is the best. There is a prototype configuration. I haven't tested it yet.
Okay, so you're at the prototype phase. Okay, that's good to know.
And it may take less time or more time. Overall, yeah, we don't want to wait until the end of the year. So that wraps up this quick overview. Boosteroid continues to gear up with new hardware, so we'll continue to cover any updates they have regarding specific hardware and performance. Make sure to check out the full interview, which also talks about more capacity and new locations.
So if you like this quick overview of the new Boosteroid hardware configuration, give us a like. Also, make sure to join as a member of the channel or join our Patreon and our Discord in the links below. And above all else, make sure to subscribe and keep it locked right here at the only place where you can do battle in gaming heaven, Cloud Gaming Battle.